Okay, that kind of sucks a little bit. That kind of sucks a little bit. That reset stamp does hurt. But, hey, we got Professor's Research, which is fine. He full blitzed me, which is an interesting move here. He's going to leave my Eternatus VMAX alive. Hey everybody, real quick before we get in today's video, I did want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Verizon for sponsoring this video. They wanted me to pass on the good news that Verizon 5G speeds are now available in Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's right. If you know anything about me, you know that I live in Indiana, in the Indianapolis area to be exact, and we have benefited from the Verizon 5G speeds for some time now, and they are moving on to Fort Wayne, Indiana. So if you live in that area, make sure you take advantage of Verizon's 5G speeds. I know if you're like me, you do a lot of work, you do a lot of gaming on your phone, especially those of you out there playing Legends PvP. You definitely want to take advantage of Verizon 5G speeds so that you don't lag out and upset your opponent like Rhymestyle. You see his tweets on the timeline? Don't be that guy. Use Verizon 5G speeds so that there's zero lag when you're playing your games or doing your work or FaceTiming with your friends and family. It's all great. Verizon 5G speeds now in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Thank you, Verizon. Let's get on with it. What is up, YouTube? jDantastic here, and I am back with a YouTube video. I know these are so few and far between these days, but you know what? Today I decided I should probably make a video because I've been really into Pokemon TCG online, and so I'm going to be running this deck today. Now, I want to be very clear, I'm not the originator of this deck, okay? I have not been playing Pokemon TCG online long enough to know the intricacies and the ins and outs and all the metas and everything to be able to craft a meta deck from the ground up myself yet, so I do rely on others for that. This one in particular I saw on Tricky Jim's channel, who has a lot of decks up there. If you guys would like to check that out, you can see you can build your own deck. The reason that it's built off of Eternatus is because when I first got back into the game, I almost immediately pulled several Eternatus VMAX cards, and so the first meta deck that I was running was just kind of the basic Eternatus VMAX deck, which I loved. And then this is an evolution of that, which works in a poison aspect from it as well. So as you're watching this video, please, I would like you to keep in mind that I am not an expert on this game. I'm probably going to misplay. I'm probably going to misread cards. I'm probably not going to pay attention, and I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes. And that's fine, because I'm not here to be a professional Pokemon TCG online player. I just enjoy the game. I like collecting the cards. Everybody else is, spending all of their money IRL cards and, becoming rich that way. And I just spend a few pennies on some digital cards and have fun that way. So, it's a win-win for everybody involved. So just to give a quick overview of the deck that we're running today, of course, the main portion of this deck is the Eternatus V, which then becomes the Eternatus VMAX using the Dread End, which is 30 damage for every dark Pokemon that you have on your deck in play. And then, of course, the Eternal Zone allows you to play up to 8 Pokemon on your bench, as long as all of those Pokemon are dark-type Pokemon. So that's, of course, the main driver of this deck. However, there's a few things that go on in the background here. For example, Garbodor, which allows you to poison your opponent as long as they're a stadium card in play, and a lot of decks run stadium cards, so even if your opponent has one in play, you can rock this and drop poison on them. And then on top of that, Toxicroak up here allows you to do more poison, so you can put 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poison Pokemon during Pokemon checkup, and yes, this does stack. So if we get all 3 of these Toxicroaks in play at the same time, that is 6 additional damage counters that you can place on your opponent at once, on top of the one that they get from already being poisoned. So this deck is actually capable of putting out 340 damage in 1 turn, which is insane. I think that's enough to take out any VMAX card. I mean, unless maybe they have an item or something like that attached that might prevent a one-hit KO, but it's a lot. It's a lot of damage output. And then, of course, the Crushing Hammers, which, if you've been to my streams, I stream this game quite frequently, by the way, twitch.tv/jDantastic. I've been streaming it several nights a week. This week, I think I streamed it every single night. So, and when I said I'm really into it right now, I'm really into it right now. So you should come hang out and watch, and you can play me as well. You can challenge me. I do a lot of viewer battles and things like that. Trades, if you need any cards that I might have an extra of, I'd love to, help you out, give you a trade, whatever you need. So come hang out, twitch.tv/jDantastic. If you do watch those streams, you know that for me, Crushing Hammer doesn't really work that often. I pretty much flip tails every single time, but my opponents always get heads. It's this weird paradox. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's in this deck because when it does flip heads, it's actually incredibly useful, especially if you're running against some other decks that really rely on energy cards and they don't have very many in the deck. So Crushing Hammer is it's just a fun way to mess up your opponent. The rest of these are pretty standard. Power Plane, of course, is a stadium card that you can put in play to help with Garbodor if your opponent doesn't put a stadium card in play. And then if they do happen to have a Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX in play, it doesn't allow them to use any of those abilities, so it's just another way to disrupt your opponent there. Boss's Order is pretty standard. Marnie standard. Professor's Research, Quick Balls, Pokemon Communication, Great Balls, switches, everything like that. And then just 8 energies. 8. That's all you need. That's really all you need to get this deck going. I have not run into a situation where 8 has not been enough, or I ran out of energies too early. You know, I feel like with this deck, if you find yourself running out of energies you can't find anymore, we're probably going to lose in the first place. I don't know. That's just kind of what I've experienced so far. And then 3 Crobat Vs just to help dig through the deck. And then Sableye is just kind of a backup attacker. So this Crazy Claws, I feel runs very well in this deck, especially with, you know, the poison on here. This does 60 more damage for every damage counter that's on your opponent's Pokemon. So this allows you to pump out quite a bit of damage as well. So Sableye V is a pretty great addition to this deck. So let's hop into battles, see how well this deck can do in ladder, and we'll have some fun. All right, so we won the coin flip. We're going first here. We're going to rock Sableye out there. So this is something of a starting hand a little bit. We're going up against F Shan Shan. So we're gonna see how we're gonna do here. Let's see what type of deck he's got running. Okay, we're going up against a Mad Party deck. So this is going to be this is gonna be something. This is going to be something. The good news about it is that if I can get poison set up, we can actually probably take out a lot of these Pokemon just on poison alone. Which is, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's do... How do I want to go about this? All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this up here. And then, you know what? I actually think... I know it's early, but I'm going to go ahead and Marnie. And let's see if we can get something else here going. Okay, so let's put this out there. Let's go ahead and Great Ball, see if we can get... Yes, we can, which is fantastic. I do want that Trubbish as well, but you know what? He's going to have to wait. He's going to have to wait his turn here. So let's go ahead and put this out there. Go ahead and put this on there. Next turn, we can VMAX, we can Professor's Research, and we should be in pretty good shape, I think. I think that was a pretty solid Marnie. I don't really like to necessarily burn those so early, especially because, you know, he wasn't really all that set up yet, but he's going to, of course, yep, start discarding all of his Mad Party cards. I have a version of the Mad Party deck as well. It is fun to play. It's a frustrating deck, you know. I feel like I'm going up against a troll deck here. It's a viable deck. It's a very cheap deck too, as well, to build. So you know that's a good thing. Let's see. I'm not gonna Boss's Orders. It sucks that I have to kind of get rid of the Boss's Orders. We always do love that, but Boss's Orders is probably not gonna be all that helpful for. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put this. Boss's Orders is not gonna be all that helpful against a Mad Party deck anyway. So that's something. We'll go ahead and drop this. Get 2 more cards out here. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch Garbodor for someone we can actually use right now. Let's pull Trubbish out. We can start to get set up here. I'm gonna need a switch or something. We have VMAX powered up as well, and then we do have Crushing Hammer, so that is also going to help us a little bit with this deck, because this deck is going to rely a lot on the double energies, and so if we can hammer those off pretty quickly and burn him through his energy, he'll be in a really tough spot. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, my turn. He hasn't really discarded a ton yet. Let's go ahead and do this. We don't need that hammer yet. I'm gonna go ahead and Marnie again and just kind of keep shaking things up, keep shuffling his hand around, especially if he keeps trying to build it up, you know what I mean? So we'll do with that. Fantastic. We can go ahead and put poison on this. We can actually take care of this right now. And we did get our switch as well, so we're looking pretty good at this point. It's not going to be too great for him. But to be fair to him, let's go ahead and do this. And then let's go ahead and put out another Crobat, draw 6 more cards, fill our hand back up here. Fantastic. We got that. If we get that third one set up, we are we're chilling at that point. Do I want to try to quick ball for it for next turn? No, we'll save that for next turn. For now, let's see. Let's go ahead and put the poison on. Doesn't really matter. He's dead regardless. And that's actually nice because he doesn't have Mad Party on him. So that's something for me. Let's see. He's gonna need to put some stuff on his bench here. Okay, there he goes. There he goes. Let's see. Search. Yep. Familiar Bell. And then that hammer's still back in the deck. Okay, he's got Mad Party. He's gonna discard those for sure. I don't know what kind of damage he's looking at here. I don't think there's no way he's discarded enough for 340 yet. I don't think. We can look here. Let's see. He's got 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. So that one didn't work out too well for him. You know, he tried the mad party tactic. He didn't get set up nearly early enough. I got set up very quickly. The poison was also going to be very assistive there. So, hey, you know, what can you do? Let's try, you know what? Let's test this deck. Let's do one more real quick. All right, so we won the coin flip again. Going second here. Opponent had no basic Pokemon. Inusamuka won? Inusamuka won. We have to put Trubbish out as our active Pokemon. Not phenomenal, but hey. What can you do there? What can you do there? Really want Trubbish to be on our bench. You had to do two mulligans, so we do get to draw 2 cards here, which is going to be nice. It's going to help us out a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw those. Good, not great. Good, not great. Tapu Koko V. Okay, so is he playing... This might be a PikaRom deck or something similar. I don't know. I'm just guessing here, which is actually kind of nice because I did want to put this deck up against one of the tougher decks to beat, so... We'll see. I know PikaRom is a solid deck. I was hoping for like Zacian ADP as well. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be a PikaRom deck here. Let's see. Let's see if he pulls that out. What do you got going there, bud? What do you got going on over there, bud? Taking him a minute to find it there. You got it? You got it? Oh, he was deciding on what to discard maybe. Let's see what you got, bub. Let's see what you got for me, bub. Yep, there's Dedenne. There's PikaRom right there. So, if I don't get set up pretty quick, this might be a little bit of a tough match. We'll see how it goes here. Okay, he's going to Dedenne. He's getting rid of a lot. He's burning a lot of cards here at the start. But, of course, he's digging for some things that can be useful for him. Did you get an energy card for your Tapu Koko? Surely he did. Surely he did. There's the Raichu and a Alolan Raichu. Yeah. We're running... So far, it seems like we have a very similar PikaRom deck. I don't think I'm running Great Balls in mine. Mostly just Quick Balls. But let's see. There's Boltund. Okay. He got rid of the switch there, so he's going to keep Tapu Koko out. He's got Boltund on the deck. He is sitting pretty. He's really pretty set up there. Okay, yep. Alright. What can we do here, boys? Let's go ahead and do this. It doesn't really matter because we're going to Marty, but I need to start getting set up quickly here. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Pull that bad boy out. Thank you. Go ahead and put this up here. We're going to go ahead and use one of these quick balls. Get rid of one of these professor's researches. Snag one of these boys. Pull him out. There we go. Do this. Pop this on here. He only has 2 cards in his hand, and I hate to give him more than that. But I also don't really want to get rid of this yet. I'm going to just go ahead and Marty. I'm going to give him 2 more cards. It is going to get rid of the 2 that he has in his hand. Maybe it'll disrupt him a little bit. We did get a switch, which is nice. Thank you. I'm not going to play this Trubbish out there yet. I'm going to go ahead and do this first. And then... Actually, no. We'll do this. We'll do that. That's fine. And then no, we don't need to put any energy on our deck yet. Not yet. So next turn we should be able to hopefully do a decent chunk of damage. If I get something, I don't know, another maybe Professor's Research or a Marnie or something, that would be super duper helpful. He's going to start powering up his PikaRom here. Is he going to attack with his Boltund? That's a question. He's not. I don't think he can do enough to kill me this turn, though. That's the good news. So we can get a little bit more set up on the next turn. If we can take out the... Okay. There he goes. Okay, so he's gonna get PikaRom set up. And let's see. Okay, so we got a Marnie. So that is kind of nice. So we are gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and do this. We are gonna go ahead and put Trubbish out there just for some extra damage. Then we are gonna go ahead and Marnie. Bum. Okay, I like it. Let's go ahead and drop this. Bring out 3 more cards. Boom. Oh, I'm loving what I'm seeing here, boys. I'm loving what I'm seeing here so far. I would like to get the poison going, but you know, it is what it is at this point. Boltund's gone. We're going to take 2 prize cards for that, which is pretty solid. Snag another Eternatus V. And a quick ball, that's fine. I really need to get, I want to get some of these poison drivers set up, which would be pretty sick. We're going to get a second Eternatus VMAX set up in our next turn as well. So even if he does manage to take one of these out, we don't lose our stacked bench. That has been the main thing that really screws me up with the Eternatus decks, is if I can't get set up properly and get a second Eternatus VMAX on the bench there. Don't hammer me! Oh, thank God. Ah, he marnied me. Well, you know what? That's actually, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I mean, we're set up pretty well here. We don't really need that switch. We don't really need that boss's orders. I mean, unless he switches out. Yo, crushing hammer. If we could flip a heads, that would be sick. Okay, he's rocking the Crobat V. He's also going to try to draw through some of these cards. Okay, he swapped. I mean, the most he can do, he can't kill me. He can't kill me this turn. But he can do some damage, and he can accelerate up his Raichu team back there. So far, we're in pretty good shape, though. 150 damage is fine. Eternatus VMAX is a tanky boy. What you got going on there, bud? What do you got going on there, buddy? I might, honestly, if we can math this out, so here, let's see, let's flip for this. Sick! Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, and then 260, so 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210 is the damage that we're rocking right now. So I think what I might do, I could just boss and take out this Tapu Koko. Well, I'm trying to think here. He can kill me next turn with his GX attack, but that'll give me 2 prize cards. And I didn't, if you didn't notice, boys, if you did not notice, I didn't get to set up my Eternatus VMAX on the bench, so we're gonna probably lose a card there, but it's not that big of a deal. We can just get rid of Crobat V, or we can get rid of one of these Trebushes. I think we're still okay. The question is, do I go for the prize card attack? I think I do. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And there we go. That's just, I mean, that's 2 more prize cards that we have up on him. So even if he does take care of one of our Eternatus VMAXs this turn, it's not the worst thing. It's not gonna be great, but it's not the worst thing. I'm sure he has another energy over there. And if he doesn't, he can get one. There we go. So I would imagine... Okay, that kind of sucks a little bit. That kind of sucks a little bit. That reset stamp does hurt. But, hey, we got Professor's Research, which is fine. He full blitzed me, which is an interesting move here. He's going to leave my Eternatus VMAX alive. Okay. He's going to leave my Eternatus VMAX alive, which is fine. We're going to Professor's Research here and just hope that we can get enough to... Let's go ahead and drop that. Do this. I didn't get my... We're going to do that. We're going to switch these bad boys out. And we're going to maximize damage. We can actually kill, yeah? Nice. Game. GG's, boys. Hey, you love to see it. So we took out a PikaRom deck, which is actually pretty sweet. So, I said I wanted to go up against a pretty decent deck. PikaRom deck is still pretty decent right now. We got pretty lucky there with the setup. He wasn't able to take out my Eternatus VMAX. I know why. I don't know. I would have probably used my GX attack there. Just, that would have really disrupted me quite a bit. That's the play that I would have made. I don't know why he didn't make that play. That's the play that I would have made. But, hey, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon TCG Online. I'm loving the game. If you want to get into the game, you'll notice there's been a little thing on the screen this whole time. PoTown Store You can use my code jDan, save yourself 5%. They have extremely affordable packs. You can get the new Champions Path packs for like 30 cents right now. Darks of Blaze packs are like 50 cents. You can still get Sword and Shield packs, Unified Minds packs. They're all on there. They're between like 30 and 50 cents per pack. Super affordable, super cheap. Use code jDan, save yourself 5% as well. You can build decks like mine. If you want to see more videos like this from myself, Pokemon TCG Online, make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe. There might be more videos coming down the pipeline here and there. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm jDantastic, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.